Hello, my name is Carlos. Today I'll be presenting to you my policy recommendation for my final project in my Homeland Security class. So let's get right to it. My TSA security policy proposal today, what we'll be discussing today is the introduction to TSA and aviation security, current TSA vulnerabilities, emerging threats to airports, current TSA policies, my policy recommendation, constitutional and economical concerns, and expected results and conclusion to this. Transportation Security Administration, the TSA was created after 9/11. 9/11 was an event that impacted the nation, so there had to be an immediate change to our security, and so we are more aware and able to prevent uh, disastrous events in the future. Aviation remains a major homeland security concern. Airports are high value terrorist targets, as you may know. It's a really public place, and many people across the globe have destinations to be, places to be for jobs, for family, or just the casual traveling amongst individuals across the globe. And millions rely on safe air travel every day. Current TSA vulnerabilities, human screening mistakes. Um, Human beings as a whole, we're obviously not perfect, so we tend to make mistakes in which we can improve to so we can provide a more secure environment for our individuals, and especially screening individuals for what they may or may not carry with them, because once you're in there, it's a different story than what can be prevented on the ground. Weapons still found at checkpoints, outdated technology. We As time goes on, there are new ways or new methods in which individuals try to bypass such technologies. Insider threats from employees, long wait times, emerging threats, cyber attacks on airport systems is starting to become more common just because of the technological advancement, and the 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 flow of information that goes in an airport and outside of an airport, which makes it more vulnerable to such attacks. Drone threats, if it isn't anything cybernetic, individuals would try to, let's say, attack a plane uh, remotely using drones. As our technology continues to advance, so do the methods of individuals with those technologies. Fake IDs and identity fraud, as we saw with one of the pilots of 9/11. Uh, um, he was uh, he was given a chance to fly airplanes in the USA, and a lack of background background checking allowed this to happen, which I believe should be which increased security after the events of 9/11. Explosives hidden in electronics. As I said, their methods continue to evolve for individuals seeking to cause harm, And terrorist adapting tactics. Before 9/11, hijackings would usually be met. The planes and people would not be the priority. Killing was not the priority. It was more of a demands exchange, which is what made 9/11 different from previous hijacking events because the pilots would often demand something in exchange for the victims. Current TSA policies, TSA pre-check, which allows low-risk passengers experience faster and less invasive security screenings at airports. Government trusted traveler program. Benefits to this, there's no need to remove shoes, laptops, light jackets, or 311 compliant liquids. There's also no fly lists, body scanners, checked baggage screening, and random screening. My policy recommendation, I would suggest improve employee training because they're the ones that are able to see the threats directly. Technology is a helpful tool, but also it's more reliable of what a person can see on plain sight, and technology comes in for what a person might not be able to see in plain sight, such as X-rays or increased surveillance. Increased cybersecurity protections. Yes, technology continues to evolve, so we must evolve with it, especially in the sense of information technology, technology or gaps in which hackers or enemies of the country might be trying to bypass. Improve intelligence sharing. This was a vital factor that came also an important factor that came about TSA because the government agencies would just keep information under wraps, and that's what caused such events to happen because the branches were not communicating with each other, which is why Homeland became more of improved informational hub to recognize international threats or domestic threats. Strengthen insider threat monitoring and expand AI assisted scanners. Constitutional and economical concerns. Protect passenger privacy, follow First Amendment protections, avoid racial profiling, and security investments save money long term. Expected results, faster screenings. Nobody likes to wait in the airport for hours, several minutes, but security is definitely a number one priority because individuals would like to land in their designated destination the same way they left their previous destination. Improved passenger safety, a better threat detection, making a safe environment just for individuals to go about their day and go to where they're meant to be or where they'd like to be. Reduce human error just keeps the flow of things, and increase public confidence because individuals, I myself, before for my first time traveling on the airplane, I would just have intense fear of like, well, of 9/11 of 9/11 like event, but after spending like several hours security measurements, just like thinking like it was a hassle taking off your shoes, having to like go through your baggage for security, but I felt I felt much safer knowing that my life my life was being considered through those measurements, and that I had a enjoyable plane ride to Florida because of that. And the takeaway of this presentation: threats continue to evolve with time, so we must evolve with them. That is a must. TSA modernization is necessary. Freedom and security and freedom must stay balanced. So we must be able to protect our citizens, but allow them to move freely in the most respectable way. And aviation security remains important always because we must always be aware about what is in our skies when we go about to work, when we go to work, when we go to school, when we're with family and friends, and especially, most importantly, when we're going to sleep. And that is my project. Thank you.